So we got the internet is done with Rakai. So let's go ahead and see what this is about. What's going on with Rakai
and
now?
silly antics of Rakai are not phasing people anymore.
What's going on?
And the whole allure is starting to wear off.
You know, there are people watching you right now, and I'm saying this as a mother. Please, because you understand where we are right now. We already see how they perceive us.
Boy! Wait!
Just please. This is a little dramatic, sweetheart.
For your hug.
Rakai look lost.
I'm gonna ask you to show up for your friends.
I'm not gonna front. I'll be honest, bro. Rakai is funny as fuck. I'll give it to him. But there's sometimes he do be overly doing it, bro. I ain't gonna lie. For me, but he's a kid though, so that's supposed to happen. He's gonna learn and mature over the years. Feel me? He's supposed to overdo it. That's how you learn as a kid.
Rakai is turning into internet enemy #1 in the social media space due to the lack of self-awareness, due to the immaturity, and honestly, just what people have been labeling as Rakai fatigue. These nuisance streamers going out in public, doing anything they want, saying anything they want, and just not taking into consideration anybody and everybody's feeling. Before we get into this video, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. It will go greatly far in this unemployed community. Now, back into the content. I saw this video circulating around of Rakai and what seemed to be his friends, potentially his brother. I can't remember.
Braces ain't doing him good, but good dental hygiene is a W. Nah, I think he still don't brush his teeth. I ain't gonna lie.
Going into a pet store and doing their normal, usual activities. Now, I'm pretty
Dang,
sure
fuck
they were
everyone's
loud.
feelings. He's a millionaire.
Sure
Not facts though.
I'm pretty sure they were, you know, getting on the nerves of the consumers in the store, the people of the store. And after spending some time in there, this older woman just wanted to put them up on game. You know, give them a word of advice through her experienced lens. But as you can tell from the interaction, it just wasn't received well. It even got to a point where one of the homeboys in the group was saying, "I don't give a f," which is super weird to somebody doing this in a nice,
There's
calm
no
manner.
activities for them. This right here.
She wasn't loud, she wasn't rude, she was respectful, she was helpful. She tried to grab each and every one of them and say, you know, hey, as a friend, don't let this young man self-destruct. Don't let these things happen to him. And I did notice Rakai stepping in and wanting to listen, but ultimately this whole video was just not a good look on him and his collective. Now, as I scrolled through the comment section of that video, there were so many
just harassing people. So like, I wouldn't say Rakai be harassing people, but he do be like sometimes going up to them and like overly clip farming. It's crazy because I'm dead of Rakai OG. Oh, so you was watching Rakai when he was a little nigga back when he was driving the car. Feel me? Back when he was doing that.
They had so many issues with one young Rakai.
When he was like,
get him off the app. He's
15.
Terrible. This is why people say they have black fatigue, etc., etc. On and on and on. Now, I would like to say that this is one event, but there are multiple events that are leading people to having this sort of criticism about
following.
Rakai.
Not me.
Come in. I got this. Chill a little bit. Hey, bro. The fucking Dominican Day Parade. Well, you kissed him on the... Huh?
We're gonna have mixed babies.
Oh, I like...
Wait, is this not a grown woman? Hold on. Am I bugging, chat? Is this not a grown woman? Look what that money make a bitch do. Look what that money make a bitch do.
Don't tell me that.
Feel me?
Give me on.
I tell the you're in 7 months. Damn, you OG, man.
I don't want another education, bro.
One of the problems is that Rakai is essentially allowed to be a child
Money make the world move for facts.
star without any sort of supervision. Now, we've seen how child stars have ended up before, but the difference is that on Hollywood sets, you know, more traditional environments, there is a law that means that you have to have some sort of parental supervision. The only sort of supervision that Rakai has in these different places and spaces are the adults surrounding him. And this isn't a full-on indictment of these people around him because they, you know, should be having his best interest, and I don't think that they put him in the worst situations possible. But ultimately, that's not their responsibility. He's not their child. For what it's worth, he's not a blood relative or anything like that. And honestly, because of the way that things have gone for so long, their words can only go but so far. So then we get into these situations where Rakai bubbles over after doing extreme thing after extreme thing after extreme thing, only for it to then get his mother's attention, for him to have to be reeled back in. Just like after that Streamer Awards situation where Rakai was called out on stage for stealing a poinsettia from Walmart. QT Cinderella made a joke, and then in his reaction, Rakai, maybe a valid crash out, went too far in the reaction. This would cause his mom to have to handle him the way.
I ain't gonna front. He was wild on this though, bro. He was talking about basically saying to Cutie Cinderella, saying, "What if I would have asked how many dicks have you tasted, or whatever the case may be, or how many dicks is in your mouth, something like that." He was saying how many dicks, something like that, right? I ain't gonna front. That was overly wilding. You don't, as a kid, say that to a grown woman. Feel me? I was told as a kid to never disrespect. I don't think that's crazy. I think it's crazy, gang. I ain't gonna, cause like, bro, the joke Cutie Cinderella was saying, I'm playing devil's advocate here. The joke she was saying, bro, on the stage was like, what was your favorite thing to steal or whatever? Cause he had multiple clips of him scamming and stealing, bro, or stealing. You know what I'm saying, bro? What he say? Basically said something about what's your favorite dick to suck or something like that, bro. Everybody's told if you say something, expect something back. You got a point. Fairs. Fairs.
Handle the child.
No. What's the coolest thing you've ever stolen?
Still bad joke. L joke.
You wanna know what I was gonna say? I'll say, listen, bitch. What's the coolest dick you ever sucked?
Yeah, that's you.
My dick. That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say that shit to her face, bro. And for everybody. But I had to just...
Joe, mine is 7-inch purple. Wait, yo. Bro, this nigga got the Saints Row 3 dildo, man.
Sit the fuck down, child. I was gonna say that shit. I was like, bitch, what's the coolest dick you ever fucking sucked?
Nah, bro.
Bitch, to her. I was gonna say that. But I just calmed down, bro, and you know, and like,
favorite thing to suck, you said.
Why she even said that shit? Cause whole time, now I get it. Now
bro
I
got
get
a
it.
Barney
Like,
dick.
she said it cause, you know, I got banned for giving that girl flowers, but she didn't really understand is that whole time I have my assistant tell the lady that she never bought it, she put it back, but that wasn't on camera, so, but, fuck you, bitch! Nah, real shit, fuck you!
Would even think of anything like that? I'm so confused. Like, did you really tell that woman that? Are you losing your mind?
Bro, I thought this was a skit. I'm not even gonna lie. On God, I thought it was a
Hello,
skit.
can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Stay on that 5.
Okay, so
I'm saying the only reason I said that is because she said what she
regardless
said.
of the fact that is not how you
Bro, I
not
thought
how
this
you
was
hear
a
yourself.
skit game.
That is
I ain't
not how
gonna
you
lie.
talk to a woman. First of all, I raised you way better than that. So guess what? Your ass is coming home since you think you're grown. I'm booking your flight tomorrow.
I do think it is good that his mother still treats him as if he is a young man growing up, showing him that hey,
these
this is
niggas let
right,
him go
this is
too
wrong,
far.
and
Now
still
they
has
do
some
though.
sort of hand guide.
They do though. But but the reason why that is, bro, is because Rakai doesn't have any parental vision for real. He's 18 soon. They can't say nothing. Not facts though. Once he gets to 18, that's it. You can't really tell him nothing. He really has no like parental vision, bro. His parents is not there. I don't know if his dad's ever in his life. His mom lives all the way in Syracuse in New York, bro, and he's in Atlanta. Come on, gang. If I ever disrespect a woman, I get my ass beat, not facts.
Him in some way, shape, form, or fashion. And based off of how his brother reacted to that whole interaction and him having to come home, I do think that his mother actually does lay the law down when she is around. Like she got a firm hand on the back of that neck like he a puppy.
Womp, womp, womp. Womp, womp, womp. Back to Syracuse you go. See, you fucking up. You fucking up. BTA is coming for that ass. Nigga, feel me? Back to Syracuse. Listen. That's the only way to beat that nigga ass.
You can tell this is his brother, bro.
He been too bad.
These niggas got the same emotes, bro.
That nigga been too bad, too reckless.
Yo.
A little ass whooping will set him straight.
But there's two issues with this style of discipline. Now, I'm not judging his mother. She makes the decisions in the household. I'm not in their household to make those types of decisions. But ultimately, he is going to have to come back. Technically, at this point, content creating is his job. There's an opportunity in Atlanta to be with these guys and make a whole bunch of money. You know, he has to come back. And number two, he already knows as a content creator what it takes in order to get money, views, success, fame, and popularity. So when he's not underneath that wing, when he's not underneath any sort of supervision, guess what he's gonna revert to? Being the same guy that he was that got him in trouble with the whole internet social media sphere. By the time Rakai returned from his hiatus, Kai Cenat and his ex-girlfriend Gigi had broken up. Now, naturally, everyone had their opinions. Hell, I made a video about it. But that doesn't mean that you can say what you want to say, how you want to say, when you want to say it. You just got in trouble for talking about QT Cinderella in a certain type of fashion. Your mother already corrected you for that. Why did you think it was okay to come back on your first stream since your hiatus to address Gigi in this fashion?
Fuck you, Gigi. Fuck you, bitch. Do not be a fucking liar play my mans like that. So fuck you, bitch.
I ain't gonna front.
Yeah, bitch, cry.
I ain't gonna front. I'm gonna give it to Rakai on this one. Even though he should never jump the gun this quick and say this, I'm gonna give it to Rakai. Bro, we're all like this. He defended his mans. Facts. He defended his mans. Feel me? I'm gonna give it to Rakai on this one, gang. Rakai a real one for that. Facts. I'm giving it to him on this one, gang. Because we all do that. Nigga, what the fuck? I did the same thing. Literally done the same thing. On God, bro. Nigga, my bro finally broke up with that bitch that I didn't like. I was like, thank God you're not fucking with that bitch no more. I hated her, bro. We're all like this. We all do this. So I'm gonna give him this one, bro.
I cried, bitch. Your life is fucking over, pussy. Fuck is wrong with you? Don't you ever in your fucking life play with my fucking mans like that, pussy. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. And guess what, my nigga? And guess the fuck what? Guess what? That just shows. And that made me almost break up my girlfriend. I'm like, Brady, my broke ass. Like, bro, that nigga gave you fucking everything. Fuck you, bitch.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Rakai don't give a fuck.
Sometimes I think that Rakai forgets that he's an extension of Kai Cenat. And everything that you do in the public eye will ultimately fall back on him. Now, I know that that's not the way that we want this internet thing to work, but sadly it is. Now it's twofold. You're gonna get people looking at you sideways because you're stepping out of pocket talking about this young woman. Granted, she might have did something that was despicable. She might have did something that was horrible. Your mother just told you that there's a certain way that you talk about women, and that's not the way that you're supposed to do. And also understanding that you are your brother's keeper means that you can't just do and say whatever you want to do. Part of me feels as though he's headed down this path of following what his chat and the rest of the internet say, so he kind of acts accordingly. So even in his apology towards Gigi, because he knew that it was wrong, he starts blaming it on AI, putting it off on other things, and not really taking 100% accountability for him stepping out of pocket and the immaturity that he displayed.
Guys, I want to say, I do apologize.
W intentions but could have been handled better. Not facts. Facts. Nigga said it was AI though.
What I said about Gigi, it was very immature of me. Now I did apologize for what I said, and that was AI, bro. I tell niggas stop believing AI all the time, bro.
Bro, he don't give a fuck, gang. But you know what? That's what makes Rakai, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? Really think about it, bro. He's a teenager, bro. I don't expect much from a teenager, and we all shouldn't either. At least he tried to own up to it. Now, facts though, facts. Hey, for me, a win's a win, right? A win's a win, right? You know what I'm saying, bro? We gotta give it to the kid, bro. He's a kid who we don't even know if his father is really in his life for real. We only know that his mother was the only like sole parent like in his life for real. It's hard to admit to being wrong as a teenager. Facts, because you're immature. Like as a teenager, do you really want to say sorry, bro? Especially when you feel like that you don't need to say sorry. No, you don't. Come on, gang.
You know, and I'm very apologetic for what I said about Gigi, bro. Cause you never know what she's going through, bro. You know, there's a lot of people as backstabbing. I mean, not backstabbing her, but like, you know, like texting her, like rude things. And, you know, it honestly can hurt somebody's feelings, bro. So you know, I just honestly pray for her, gang.
His facial expressions kill me though.
Shed a tear, gang, right now, gang. Cause it's like.
As a teenager, it's hard to think before you speak in situations like that. Facts, bro.
Why I see people on the internet saying that they have hashtag Rakai fatigue.
I am going to talk about Rakai again because what is happening on this Mafia-thon? This is for anybody who defended the fact that, like, oh, he's just a kid and, like, blah, 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 and bobbity-boo.
We all been there,
honestly, he is just a kid, but once again, I'm not blaming the child. I'm blaming the adults around the child. And for all y'all who are like, it's not his responsibility to raise him, blah, 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 boobity, bop, bop. This is still weird. I'm not even saying this is, oh my God, like, I can't believe they're not being more responsible with him. They need to be more like parents. No, this is weird. I'm sorry, but at my age, I would genuinely never want to hang out with a 17-year-old.
There's no way grown adults find Rakai funny. Like, I just refuse to believe it.
Is that
because
Gigi?
every time I see a clip of this
Gigi.
man, it's him in
Gigi.
either some drama, him being annoying, or him taking zero accountability. Because I saw some clip of him scamming another streamer clicks out of money because he lost a bet, but he didn't want to pay it up. And that type of shit is just the tip of the iceberg for what he does. But then he's also been in controversy for shoplifting and reckless driving and just doing X, Y, and Z in scandals to, you know, get his Twitch banned. And, like, I know I don't find it funny because I'm a grown adult and I have some maturity, but I don't know how other people do.
And if it was a little teenage girl doing the shit that Rakai was doing, she wouldn't be popular. And y'all would not think it's funny. Y'all wouldn't think it's cute or cool. But since it's a little teenage boy doing the shit, y'all are okay with it. And the thing is, y'all gonna be mad when he grow up to be a man, and this man ain't shit, but y'all were okay with him doing the shit as a teenager. So y'all not aspiring to him to grow at all. This little nigga is gonna be a piece of shit. I can already tell. And I hate to talk about kids, but you can just tell. Like besides this streaming shit, and I'm glad that that's an avenue for him. But other than that, like if streaming wasn't a thing, this nigga wouldn't be anything. Good thing he met Kai, because good God, he is like.
I ain't gonna front. I feel like Rakai would still be just as funny and just as entertaining even if he didn't meet Kai. Whoever that girl was, she sounded like a zesty ass dude. Not trying to be mean, but that's what it sounded like since I wasn't paying attention much. But what I wanted to say is like, yes, the adults around Rakai definitely probably need to like get in his ass more. Pause. But at the same time, nigga, that's not even if Rakai doesn't want to listen to him, what are they gonna do? Like, really think about that though. If Rakai doesn't want to listen to any of these niggas around him, what can you do? But nigga, Kai was averaging 1K before he met Kai. Facts, bro. Rakai already had motion. He just got his motion just skyrocketed to the moon once he was in Mafia-thon 2. I ain't never listened to a girl who needs a retwist. Yo. Rakai just gotta think more rational. And let's not forget the motion Nina got after SA-ing someone. Nah. Yo, I ain't gonna speak on that, bro. I ain't gonna speak on that. But yeah, that Nina, that shit was, yeah, that shit was a little, yeah. But yeah, Rakai, if he doesn't want to listen to adults around him, what are they gonna do? Nothing. I mean, what is he gonna do? Like, what can they do? They can't beat his ass. They can't whoop his ass.
Kids like this, but Jesus Christ, he's a lost cause.
Now, you know how they say history repeats itself? Well, I feel like I've seen this stuff before. Every time a young black streamer comes onto the scene, they pretty much get hit with the same label as Rakai does. You got the older generation hating on him.
A slight reality
say
check.
edgy jokes. They say he's going too.
He's gonna get one. Everybody gets a reality check, but he might just get it when he becomes an adult. When he becomes an actually young adult. Maybe when he is in his 20s. He'll get that reality check. Who knows, gang?
Where's the parents? Who's stopping them, et cetera, et cetera. And while I do think some of the criticism is valid, ultimately I sit in the middle. I remember how IShowSpeed came up. He literally got famous off the Who Gonna Stop Me clip with Ash Cash.
Who gonna stop me?
Feel me?
Who's gonna stop me?
And now look at where IShowSpeed is. He is sitting in Africa, uniting people left, right, and sideways.
And that's why I'm saying, I'm letting Rakai have this, because look at Speed. I'm so glad he mentioned Speed. Speed was a menace. Yo, he was like, when I say cutthroat, ruthless, he did not care.
And some of the same criticism that I hear about Rakai today are some of the same things that I heard about Kai in the past. I remember when people made jokes about him sticking his hand in the tip jar at a Chipotle or whatever fast food restaurant, saying he was the most annoying thing in the world. And hell, even to this day, people still call him the most annoying thing in the world. But I think the perspective has totally flipped on him. And when I tap into a Rakai stream, I see the people before him on camera all over again, just in another year.
Nobody really speaks on how IShowSpeed has completely turned the narrative around on his career, bro. I remember years ago, people was talking like IShowSpeed was like, he was like a parasite to kids. You feel me? Like, he was a parasite to the community. They was talking about how wild he was, how outrageous he was. He honestly had the same reputation that Rakai is starting to pick up now. I wasn't gonna say not as the same, but yes, it's exactly the same, because they both be doing little fruity sus stuff, and people be like, bro, it's little kids watching you. You gonna have little kids doing this thing, and it's cool. And that's exactly how IShowSpeed got a lot of his criticism.
Remember the dance Rakai was doing? I mean, not Rakai. That Speed was doing? Every kid was dropping it low. Oh my gosh. Not gonna lie, Speed one was way worse. Facts. Bro, kids were dropping it low. Dropping it low. Are you kidding me? Oh, cause Speed. Feel me? Speed, I ain't gonna front. Before he started to get more mature, he was OD. Speed literally downloaded a Minecraft coin model on stream. Facts, that too. Yo, and IShowMe, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Speed was on a different level. Nah, actually.
In his career, but now, bro, everybody looks at IShowSpeed almost like he's the go-to streaming. Like,
now, don't get me wrong. I overly stand that woman that was trying
IShowMe.
to correct them
That was
inside
crazy,
the pet store.
boy.
She was a teacher, and she was trying to give a simple message to these young men that I just want you to make it home tonight. She'd probably seen that same collective of gentlemen time and time again throughout her entire career. and saw some of them not make it home, whether it be because they were in the back of a police car or worse. And although I think he was playing around and being his normal self, I don't think that those words or any other words of encouragement that people have given Rakai over the past few years have gone on total deaf ears. Now, sure, he still has to be who he is, make the content that got him popular and successful. Hey, it's just the price of virality in 2026. But I have seen him do some good things. Hell, even some great things. Like when he shut down that store in a mall in Syracuse and did a whole giveaway for a bunch of different kids.
But Rakai is not a bad person. When that camera's on though, he just don't care. That's all it is, bro. Like in real life, I know Rakai is probably mad chill, bro, because that's what it is with a lot of content creators, gang. Like they're not who you see on the camera. Like behind the camera, they're way different from who they are on the camera. I can see Rakai turning himself around. Now he definitely can. He definitely can. But he's just a kid, and a kid gonna be a kid, right?
Or like when he went to Walmart after getting banned from Twitch from stealing and did a whole rose giveaway in the parking lot. Thought that was kind of cool.
What's your name?
Luciana?
God bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah. You know,
Bro, trying to change his whole PR around.
Man.
Smart move, chess move. Chess move.
There you go.
I think people still have to take into consideration that he is a kid at the end of the day.
At least he isn't harassing people
immediately.
Yeah, facts.
It'll come gradually. But just stay patient with him because he could be the next iShowSpeed. He could be the next Kai Cenat. He could be the next big streamer, whoever that may be. And if you're tired of him, listen, I don't have any pushback. I could understand why. Cut him off, mute him, block him, do whatever you need to do. And also don't feel bad about when you ultimately do come back on the hype train. There's nothing wrong with that. But just know that maybe this era of Rakai isn't for you. But
he already is. Facts. Facts though. I ain't gonna lie. Already, yo, Rakai already got that motion set, bro. He's one of the biggest in the world, man.